Good morning friends, welcome to Sharekhan pre-market roundup. Firstly in the global markets, yesterday when we closed, most of the European markets were trading in red by around 0.25%, whereas the American index futures were showing a negative opening of around 0.25% as well. But by the end of the day, the American markets recovered very swiftly. At one point of time, Dow was down around 100 points but managed to close down by around 15 to 16 points only, whereas Nasdaq closed in green. This was the same case with the European markets as well. They also recovered a bit from the lows they made yesterday. Coming to Asian markets, as of now, the Nikkei is trading up around 1.5%, which is the only index trading in green in Asian markets right now, whereas the Hang Seng and other markets are trading in marginally in red, around 0.1, 0.2%, which is very marginal. SGX Nifty is showing a flattish opening for our markets. Right now it's down around 13 points, so we can expect a flattish opening for our market as well. FIs on the cash market front, FIs were net seller by around 370 crore rupees in cash market yesterday, whereas FIs were seller by around 202 crore rupees in index futures. Domestic institutional investors were also seller by around 147 crore rupees yesterday. Today we have some important data across the globe. For India, we have IIP and CPI coming out, which will be after markets. And in US, you have retail sales number, and in Eurozone, you have IIP as well coming out. So it will be an important day marked with some key data coming out for the entire day. Now let's hear on derivatives.
Good morning friends, let's have a view on derivatives. In yesterday's market session, we have seen Nifty seeing a sharp upside, where in line with the other international markets, we have seen Nifty opening up with a positive bias. And then, unlike in last day before yesterday's trading session, we have seen a steady gain in Nifty and has been constantly rising, and finally settled 0.69% higher at 8670.90. Now it was the market where we have seen participation by most of these sectors, and buying was observed across the board. However, it was much of a short covering bounce back, where if you see the open interest of Nifty have increased by 0.5%, that is around 0.80 lakh shares were added in open interest, which was quite minimal, seeing the upside in the market in yesterday's trading session. So we'll read majority of the position which was built in yesterday's trading session was mainly into short covering side, while in cost of carry was more or less same at 12.27%. That is, premium were more or less in the line of around 44 to 45 odd points. And put call ratio seeing a sharp bounce back. Put call ratio have also increased toward basis point, and it's been hovering at around 0.89 odd levels. Indian volatility index have dipped a bit around 3 odd percentage down at 20.50%. Remember, 19 and 20 levels is was the crucial resistance in last 1 year or so, and after breaking that resistance, we have seen volatility index inching higher. And in coming trading session, we do feel volatility index to inch higher from current levels. Now the options activity, 8,700 remains as the crucial resistance for our market, and in yesterday's trading session also we have seen Nifty making a high of 8698 odd levels, but was not able to cross 8,700 level. As we have seen in last couple of trading sessions, the 8,700 call option has a significant amount of short positions getting added, and hence convincing cross above 8,700-720 could trigger further short covering bounce back, which could see further 150 odd points movement higher in Nifty. 8,700 call option has seen constant addition of open interest. However, the addition was not so used, only 0.5% addition. However, 8,800, 8,900 call option has seen significant amount of unwinding of around 5 to 7 odd percentage, indicating some kind of long unwinding was observed in this both strike price, as a lot of market participants have, especially weaker end of the market, has taken long position while market was going down, and they are now covering their long positions in loss. While in put option, we have seen 8,300 put option, which was the highest couple of days before I started seeing some kind of unwinding. Remember guys, we have said 8,300 put option has seen significant amount of long build up after the unfavorable result announcement of the league polls. And after that, in yesterday's trading session, we have seen sharp upside in Nifty. We have seen long unwinding in 8,300 put option, and now 8,500 remains as the highest. And most of the position 8,500 put option is on the shorter side. and remains as a crucial support going forward in coming trading sessions. There are three securities in buying period for today's trade, that is HDL, Indiabulls Real Estate and Wockhardt Pharma. Now, there was not much of activity in FIIs in yesterday's trading session despite a sharp bounce back which we have seen of around 70-80 odd points in Nifty. FIIs have been net sellers of 202 odd crores with open interest up by around 1 odd percentage. Some short positions has been formed by FIIs in yesterday's trading session. In index options, there were net sellers of 52 odd crores, while in stock futures, there were net sellers of 8 crores, and stock options, there were net buyers of around 40 odd crores. Our 5 days stands at 8680 with a lower range at 8600 and a higher range is 8700. In today's trading session, 8700, 720 levels will be quite crucial. Only convincing breakout about that level, about 8700, 8720, we might see some short covering bounce. But we do feel market to consolidate and ahead of the CPI and IIP data, which is due to be announced later on this day. So we do feel market to see some kind of softness in today's trading session. SGX Nifty is trading negative by 15 odd points and it's quoting at 8667. So some kind of negative opening can be seen in today's trade. So guys, that concludes from my side. Thank you.
Now let's have a look at some trading ideas for the day. The first idea being Pipavav Shipyard. Mahindra & Mahindra is set to purchase a majority stake in Pipavav Shipyard at for a consideration of around 3,000 crore rupees, which comes out to around 66 rupees a share. So there can be some more action seen in Pipavav Shipyard. CMP being 64.1 with stop at 62.8. Go long in Pipavav Shipyard for a target of 66 and 67.3. Claris Life Science, there is a news in Claris Life Science that domestic players like Lupin, Cipla and Zydus Cadila, along with MNCs like Amneal, which is one of the leading global player, and even Pfizer are looking to buy out injectable business of Claris Life Science from promoters. Action to be taken in Claris is long Claris at CMP of 207 with a stop at 202.8 for a target of 213 and 217.5. Hathway Cable came out with bad numbers yesterday. The net sales dropped by around 5% to 238 crore rupees as against 254 crore rupees, and net loss also rise to around 58 crore rupees from previous year, that is YOY loss of 36.8 crore rupees. Also, MSCI has deleted Hathway Cable from the MSCI small cap India index. So action to be taken here is short Hathway Cables with a stop at 65.2 for a target of 62 and 61. On some of the important news flow for the day, we have IIP coming out today. Expectation is 1.8 for December 2014 versus 3.8 month on month, and CPI at 5.6 for Jan 2015 versus 5 month on month. Aditya Birla Chemical is set to merge with Grasim in the ratio of 16 shares of Aditya Birla Chemical for 1 share of Grasim. So there is some sort of arbitrage available over there, but it's fairly illiquid counter. SBI has mandated 9 bankers for raising around over rupees 12,000 crore rupees through QIP. India Cement has transferred CSK to a new subsidiary, and there is a buzz that this might get listed and there can be some value unlocking happening in India Cements. MSCI has added Bosch India to MSCI Emerging Market Index. Voltas has posted 73.4% net profit growth, and the net profit has come out to be 107.37 crore rupees versus 61.92 crore in previous fiscal. Power Grid Corporation has reported 18% increase in net profit at rupees 1228.91 crore rupees versus 1042 crore rupees on the back of rise in income from operations. Concor net profit has also jumped significantly by 21% to 301 crore rupees on the back of strong performance in Exim segment. Market was expecting somewhere close to 265 crore rupees quarter 3 profit from Concor, so it is substantially higher than market expectation at 301 crore rupees. On the stocks with results today, there is ONGC set to come out with numbers with PAT at 6350 crore rupees, Dale 3,333 crore rupees, Cipla 395 crore rupees, Glenmark Pharma 216 crore rupees, CSC 117, Hindalco 748, Bank of India 850 crore rupees, GSK Pharma 135 crore rupees, Coal India 4036 crore rupees, and Max India market expecting a loss of around 5 crore rupees. On the watch list, stocks with positive bias are Adani Port, Coal India and Petronet, whereas stocks with negative bias are Z, Union Bank and Bata India. Bata India also came out with numbers yesterday which were not in line with market expectation. Stocks for investment are Maruti 3464 is the CMP, Aditya Birla Nuvo at CMP of 1724, Axis Bank CMP 570, Infosys 2287 and Grasim 3833. That's all friends, thanks and have a nice training session.